In this video, I will show you how to do mathematical equations or expressions in LaTeX. There are basically two ways to do it. The one is inline. As you're typing a sentence, you can just go dollar to open math mode and dollar to end math mode. And everything between those two dollar signs are considered inline maths. So you can do x is equal to y, just compiling, and you can see there's inline. You can do nice and crazy things, so you can do frac y, and then the second parameter here is z. That is going to give us x divided by z as a fraction. So as you can see here, if I compile, it shows me x is y, okay, and x is equal to y divided by z. You can also do things like times, and you can do all sorts of Roman or at least Greek characters, alpha, etc. Because we're in math mode, it converts all of those inline. So that's inline math equations. The other way to do it is to use begin, and then you just go begin equation. So the same as what you would have done for an image or for a table. So in this equation, the dollar starting math mode is equivalent to the begin equation, and that second dollar here that ends the math mode is equivalent to ending the math mode. So here we can just go x is equal to phi times delta plus omega plus omega. Now one capital, one lowercase. If I now compile, you will see it enters a formula here, but importantly this formula gets a number. So I can refer to that if I just add a label here, and I just use EQ because it's easier for me. You can use whatever you want, and I'm going to do my formula. And then I can here say, as I stated in equation, and then ref and equation EQ my formula. The reason it's not giving me that as a shorthand that I can just press enter is because I haven't compiled with that label yet. So now it gives me, as I stated in equation 1, referring to that. If you wanted to use multiple lines in here, then you just need to add something called the use package. You need to add amsmath, use package, amsmath. Okay, and then you can go, I want another line here, but we also just need to add something called split, begin split, actually, begin split and end split. And then I can add another line here. So I can do y is equal to y times x. And if I compile this, it'll give me two lines that relate to that single one. I'm just going to kill this a second, sorry. If I were to just fix this real quick, split, if I compile it, then you will see now we have that singular formula referring to both of those lines. I just want to also show you, if you want to do sum, you can say y is equal to sum, and then for sum, you denote the underscore n is equal to 0, and then the hat means to the power of. So here I can go to n, and then the number is y underscore 90. So this will go y is equal to the sum of from n is equal to 0 to capital N. And I just want to show you two more things real quick. Also, the uppercase and lowercase that I used in that formula, I should have actually explained. So you can do y underscore and then whatever to make a subscript plus x underscore, you can just use 0 or x underscore 99. And then to do to the power of, you just do x and a hat. And obviously you can do curly braces again to encapsulate what you want to the power of. So if I compile this, you'll see it gives you a nice y underscore whatever plus x underscore 0, x99, x to the power 54, as I stated in equation whatever. The only other thing I want to say is here we've got eq dot and then a space. And if you look at that, it gives me a fairly big space here. It's because it assumes that it's the end of a line. So to tell it it's not the end of the line, you just use backslash space, which means it's going to say it's not the end of the line here. The dot needs to be followed by a short normal space, and now you'll see it brings that one a bit closer.